This just happened yesterday. Right here is what I'm talking about, XRP holders. Instead of bashing, trashing, and calling XRP a scam or whichever other crypto that is trying to get closer to Bitcoin by market cap, here comes Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson yesterday with an AMA, 2 hour plus AMA, asking a variety of questions. And Point Bureau on X clipped this, which is 30 seconds. I'm going to play it for you. Question about Ripple and the Circle, USD news that we have heard of Ripple possible buying, acquiring, USDC. And here comes a perspective from someone who actually is in the know and knows, what's going on behind the scenes. But besides that, I'm also gonna show you guys that Charles Hoskinson is not being like the greatest cheerleader for XRP ever, right? There's been some things that I like to show you because we all have a time where we were wrong and we change our mind. And that's the beauty of life in crypto. Like you see the light and, it's fine to ask for be sorry or so. And there's a video of Charles, which I'm going to play it for you guys too, saying, I apologize to the XRP community. Let's listen to this, guys. It's good to see people sharing, especially because this hasn't happened, right? Ripple hasn't bought USDC, maybe not. Triple Like fam, subscribe to the channel for more news like this. Price, we'll show you the price too. Not moving, boring, but we know that.
Could there be antitrust concerns with the Ripple acquisition of Circle? I think it'd make the space better. There's like this Coinbase A16Z Circle Mafia where they've built an ecosystem and it's self-serving in that ecosystem. And if you're outside of it, you get completely blacklisted and it's hard to get listed, it's hard to get liquidity, and it's hard to get a stable coin. So by XRP coming in, it breaks apart that monopoly and creates more diversity. And I think they'll be a better custodian and frankly higher integrity than some of the people, especially on the Circle side. Could there be
you guys make the best judgment with what you heard, which is saying I rather Ripple, be Ripple than other people, the XRP people, right? It's pretty cool. They offer billions of dollars to buy Ripple. I'm sorry, to buy USDC, right? Circle, and from them. So still, there's no deal, but we know that Ripple is really interested to get ahead. Brad Garland has this super interested. It came from this 2 hour plus AMA. Now, here's what back in 2017, 8 years ago. So Charles says, congrats, but you have made yourself rich, but you didn't make crypto better. Talking about Ripple, talking about the IPO news, talking about XRP. And you could imagine people, the comments back in the day, and also what other people said. Here's another one. There's no point involving toxicity into your life. It's abusive and pointless. Even saying, XRP provides no partnership or technical value. The community is toxic and petty. I can live without it. That was in 2022. So once in 2017, once in 2022. Okay? You may want to wait a few days, read this tweet back, and think about if you're sure that's a combination of things you really want to say. That's David, right? The CTO of Ripple. And now we're seeing that years later, this is the way he's expressing. Why? See, if you come and you do Charles Hoskinson, XRP, listen to this 20 seconds.
I'd like to apologize to the XRP community. And I'd love to find ways to build bridges and work with them, just like we're building bridges and working with the Bitcoin ecosystem. There are many areas of potential collaboration that I could see, from midnight interoperability with Ripple up to and including perhaps participating in the stablecoin that the Ripple ecosystem has been creating. I'd like to apologize to the XRP community.
So the news, what are the news? That he is expressing that Ripple would be a much better option for crypto if they get this deal done. Nice. Everybody, if you want to start buying, if you want to start holding, if you want to start trading, the price is actually coming down after what we went through in the last couple of days. Nice dips, right? Take a look at the link down below. Just sign up on BTCC fam. There's weeks, there's Bitunix, there's Bluefin, up to 40,000, USDT up for grabs combined. and lower trading fees and opportunities, guys. So you got traderamos.com, my website where you can, get for free into my Telegram for my trades. And what a week, guys. I hope that you're doing well. And it's a time, to look at the charts, of course, if you can handle the blood. And it's honestly, it's been quite, the spectacle. People are maybe relaxing and, taking some profits. Right now for BTC, peaked at 112. And now it seems that could be heading a little bit lower, closer to the 104s, 105s. We'll see tonight. Could it be a blood on the streets, blood Sunday? Just a matter of time to wait, right? But it's great, guys, that we had, like, this was on the 22nd, so 3 days ago was a major flash correction, right? Started by Trump when he said the tariffs for Apple, the tariffs for the EU, right? So, but people like Charles, they don't really care about that. They care about building, they care about relationships, they care about the industry. And that's why I'm making this video, guys, to tell you. My previous one on XRP was Brad and, the institutional acceleration for crypto, which is coming. So not letting whatever price or trend, blind me. We know that in due time things are gonna start getting better. But right now, 5% down on XRP, 2% up the last 7 days. So even Bitcoin is doing better than XRP. Bitcoin is doing better than Ethereum, than honestly most. Hype is the only one, which is crazy, how high it is. And a few others. Moreno. Monero. I've said something that's not even the right name. But Monero is the one that is doing well. That was funny. So just a few people will understand. All right. So it's good, guys, that we have now more friendships in crypto, especially those who are not in the Bitcoin, gang, right? Because altcoins, we gotta support each other, fam. That's the reality. So I'm very happy to see that, and I wish that for this incoming week, we'll have some more news and updates and tariffs. Right now it's the 25th, so we're waiting for there's no CPI, there's no FOMC, and we might have some more KPIs when it comes to the government and so. But right now it's just we'll see if correction, and take a breather, and then June starts, summer starts, and we'll be watching closely. See if we get one cut and everything start coming back up. I'm so ready. Have a good one, everybody. Like and subscribe. Peace.